That's completely fine. Okay, looks like Painter has got the face of the geisha and is starting to paint a portrait. You know, we're going to pretend that Painter is really good at painting because he just draws black blobs. Enjoy this collection of the funniest and best moments from my commentary streams held over the summer. Let's watch this one. The closest survivor to the chair. You know exactly where she's coming from and where she is at all times. That's one spike. They might just be able to... I think the breaking wheel's going to be able to cancel this rescue. Oh, decides to go out of wheel form in the middle of the bees. I'm unsure if that was the smartest move there, but that's fine. It might have been a small mistake. And a terror shock to boot, meaning breaking wheel is now at full presence. Okay, so they're just going to slow vault this pallet back and forth. It is a pro strategy. Have they even used their trait yet? I assume they have blink or something like that. And they might have abnormal. And they're probably going to get down here. Ooh, a flywheel effect. A flywheel effect. Teleports to the exit gate. Is there anybody here? Two people leave. Is this stun going to be long enough for the painter to... Okay, they get the painter. That's what happens if you hang out at the gate and you don't just leave when you can. This is not a good place to kite against a breaking wheel unless the breaking wheel is not very good at controlling. But this person seems to have good control because that's one spike. That's a second spike. And Coordinator has no abilities now. Has no flare guns or anything like that. And I'm surprised that hit. That was close. So the Ripper has decided to walk into some barrels. Don't really blame them. They don't seem to be confident enough to go up the staircase with their dashes, but that is fine because we are watching lower tiers. And that was a great flywheel effect there. That was crazy. We got two people trying to heal up over here. Uses the flywheel effect to absorb the smiley face rocket dash and just waits out the bubble. This is Gardner's 5th or 6th time on the floor. Found a perfumer. Perfumer's pretty decent. Okay, got hit with the foggy blade without using the perfume, then uses the perfume and gets knocked down. That is completely fine. We have the, is it Ryuk? Yes, my brain is not dying. Wait, you can jump over that? Thank you for that, JK. That was... It gets the clean rescue, but no tide turner. Why is there a toy merchant flying across the top of the screen? Uses flywheel effect to get out of the range of the hit. This Gardner is probably just thinking, please don't slug me anymore. Waits for the bubble to disappear and gets them down. Gardner's really close to bleeding out here. And this is like, I've lost count of how many times she's been on the ground. Another person is nearby who was trying to decode, but sadly they haven't healed themselves up, so they are at risk of just getting hit. Another beautiful flywheel to take that hit there. She's not one of the strongest basement kind of characters, but... Ooh, that was a nice hit. Plus she got the drop down, so she got no attack recovery. Okay, for some reason the toy merchant wasn't paying attention to who's coming in which direction. Toy merchant... bugged. Something went wrong there. But decides not to chase them. Does hit the doctor again. The doctor can just heal everything up again though. So I guess, oh, they're trapped right now. So if they teleport over there, they might be able to get an early down. Okay, we'll also turn off positions. They teleported there, but for some reason it teleported them to the wrong side of the wall. This doctor's just trying to hide in the very corner of the wall, forcing Mad Eyes to vault the wall. But no, okay, they managed to get out because the walls fell down too early. Actually, after the hunter chooses their location, they can see what character is where. Oh, they can? Oh, okay. We're testing it out, so we're not really sure how it works. Oh, that's a stun and a pallet stun. That was a perfectly timed Enchantress stun that doubled the stun time. Blinks over but does not get the hit because the Enchantress seemed to predict it. And that's a second pallet stun. I think, nope, he's already got his painting up. Tries to look away from the painting, has excitement, and gets the painter down. We get a beautiful picture. and view of this wall. Okay, waiting for someone to come in for the rescue. Does not see the person coming in for the rescue. Completely misses it. And the foggy blade hits the prisoner. That was very risky. And a blink hit on the prisoner. Prisoner is a pretty good person to get down and put on a chair because they're the main decoder. Enchantress does the same trick for the third time and it works. But this Enchantress does seem to know how to kite very, very well. And is doing so really, really well. Flywheel effect and the stun as well. Wow, this Enchantress is really, really, really good. The clerk does not have any recordings saved up to hit them from a distance, so they won't be able to interrupt it. They do have excitement. But this painter is on his last chair and there is no forward to come and pick them up. And they pre-drop the pallet so that the painter would get hit. As there are 2 Cypher machines remaining. 1 person eliminated, 1 person on the chair. They picked up the clerk, reverses the pallet, picks it up, and then gets pallet stunned by the thing that they just got picked up. This is where we get to see clerk. What's going on in this match? Cancels the lock on the cowboy to see if he can get a lock on the mercenary. Does get a lock on the mercenary. Mercenary uses the elbow pad, gets very far away, but because of the double dash ability of the full presence from the nightmare, he does get hit in the... Okay, so they're just going to be using this one kiting area. Second time in the row, they get pallet stunned by the pallet, but they drop themselves. They got a hit from the excitement, and they also got terror shock after they vaulted the pallet. They understand their character, and that's really fun to see. Oh, that weeping clown using that sneaky door hide. Oh no! What was that aiming? What was that aiming? What even?